Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to ExCEL's Spring Concert. Thank you for spending this time here with us tonight, celebrating the musical accomplishments of your children for the year. We're going to go ahead and get started right away, so please join me in welcoming our first group of performers. Under the direction of Mr. Bill Gauss, the 6th grade string ensemble. Dirigida por el señor Bill Gauss, la Orquesta de Cuerdas de Sexto Grado.
Thank you, Ms. Osmer. Our first selection is called Popcorn Prelude, and what you're going to see is the children in different sections popping up as they play first violin, second violin, viola, cello, and the bass will be standing up in the back the whole time. But we hope you enjoy. This is called Popcorn Prelude. It will give you an idea as to where your children are sitting inside the string ensemble. Our next number is Clog Dance, and with this piece we've been working on a lot of instrumentation. So we have different parts going on at different times, and it was actually really difficult to put that together in 6th grade. You got to remember, a lot of these kids at the time we got this music, they'd only been playing string instruments for like 4 months. So how about another round of applause for the 6th grade? I'll tell you, they've been doing a great job this year. So this is Clog Dance. And our final number for the 6th grade string ensemble will be Cripple Creek. We've enjoyed learning this song. It's kind of like a hoedown-ish type of a song. And well, without further ado, we hope you love it.
Okay, so while we wait for the next group to come on, I wanted to tell you a little bit about what's been going on in art class. I hope everybody had a chance to enjoy the art show out there. And if you haven't, make sure you check it out while you're waiting for your child in the lobby after the show, okay? So 6th grade, if you look at their art pieces out there, they've done some color theory studies with Andy Warhol's pop art influencing their designs. Let me translate that for you. En clase de arte, 6º grado estudio la teoría del color con el arte pop de Andy Warhol, que influyó en sus diseños. I thought was really cool were the cubes out there. If you look at the cubes, they have like a story on them. So 8th grade created a narrative in pictures that is presented on cubes. So that was also a means to learn painting techniques also. They use like different media to paint on those. So please check them out, read the stories, and then look at the art that goes with the stories. They're part of the creativity and they add to the whole experience. They're pretty funny and they're very well thought out. Some students collaborated together and did 3 different versions of the same event, which apparently is a space alien abducting a dog, but you know, it's very creative. Students can take their cubes home with them tonight if they want to. I think that's a good idea. So they can take their pieces home with them tonight. That way you make sure you get them. So el 8º grado creó una historia ilustrada sobre cubos. Las historias son muy creativas, por favor léalas y pintaron muy bien también. Los estudiantes pueden llevar sus cubos a casa esta noche. And finally, you don't see anything from the 7th graders out there because they actually paired up in teams to make these board games. So they all created board games, they created the pieces for them and everything. They're really cool. And then the games were actually played by the 6th graders and the 8th graders together. And then they voted for their favorite game. So los estudiantes de séptimo grado crearon juegos de mesa. Los alumnos de sexto y octavo grado los probaron y votaron por sus favoritas. So the 6th graders voted for this game called Whisper. It was apparently so popular that they didn't want class to end and they wanted to keep on playing it when the bell rang. And the students who created that game were Coriana Foreman and Brielle McGee. So Coriana Foreman y Brielle McGee ganaron la votación de sexto grado. Awesome. So I can't bring them out on stage right now because they're getting ready to perform, but their prize is actually a board game of their choice. Ms. Feinstein has a whole bunch of board games and they get to pick one and take it home as their prize. And the 8th graders voted for a game called Dino Rush that even had custom designed pieces that looked like little dinosaurs. So that apparently brought out the very competitive nature of the 8th graders, and class got kind of rowdy during the game testing, but that was by far the 8th graders' favorite. And the creators of that game were Jesus Luna and Eduardo Ruiz Pascual. So I just wanted to share that with you, and please make sure you check out the art on your way out. I know everybody kind of rushed in and got seated and trying to get the kids situated, but be sure to look at the art in the lobby and enjoy it before you go. Okay, and in a few moments, we'll have our 7th grade string ensemble. So while we have a few minutes to kill, I found them. Here's Brielle. Come on out, Brielle. Here's Brielle, who created the winning game. Jesus Luna. And Eduardo Ruiz. Awesome. So their prizes you get for the game. One more round of applause for our winners. Can you find the door?
This is our 7th grade ensemble. We've been working very hard on some difficult numbers. The first one that we have for you is called Storm. I'm going to take full blame for the restart there. I didn't have my computer where it needed to be, and it was my fault, not the kids. So please, another round of applause. They did a great job on Storm. Our next number is going to bring it down a little bit. It's called Russian Music Box. And our last song will wrap up with a hoedown called Hey Fiddle Fiddle. It's kind of the theme of the night. Our last number is going to be a big peppy number. So this is Hey Fiddle Fiddle. So this is our 8th grade's final concert after 3 years at ExCEL, some of which during COVID. And I just want to mention that I think the world of this 8th grade, I think the world of the 7th grade, I think of the world of any students who went through COVID. Especially at our school, it just seemed to be that much more difficult. As you well know, ExCEL is more difficult academically. It is also including music, art, Spanish, so many other subjects that they're engrossed in on a daily basis. And I'm just very proud of this 8th grade for doing what they've done all 3 of these years, especially during their 6th grade year. And where they're at today is just a tremendous testimony to their hard work and dedication. So these last 2 numbers are, to be honest, some pieces that I haven't tried with many ensembles. They are just, they've proven themselves exceptional. So we hope you enjoy these last 2 numbers. The first one is called Fire in the Forge. It's more for you heavy metal fans. It's got a big heavy metal flair to it. And the last number, You Are Amazing. I kind of chose that to not just tell them that they are indeed amazing, but also it's kind of dedicated to all the students at ExCEL, the 7th and 6th graders. I'm not taking anything away from their hard work. When I talk about 8th grade, they're going to be in this chair one day too, in all these chairs one day too. So they are truly amazing. So I'm not going to say anything in between these. I might just never even choke up if I had to, but I just think the world of these kids. So the last 2 numbers, Fire in the Forge and You Are Amazing. Thank you, and we hope you've enjoyed tonight's spring concert 2023. How about another round of applause for all of the students, 8th grade in particular, 7th, 6th grade, thank you so much. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank all of my colleagues, my friends, my family who's here tonight. Thank you all for coming. We hope you guys have a wonderful spring and a wonderful summer.